Here to chat about influences and inspirations and what we actually spin at home. There's a couple of us in the band that are pretty avid vinyl collectors. I'd say Justin has the biggest vinyl collection, but I've got a pretty decent one. So instead of just grabbing stuff, off the internet, I thought I'd talk about songs that I actually have on vinyl. So let's get that started. So the first song I want to talk about today on influences and inspiration is Rolling Stones off the Let It Bleed album, Give Me Shelter. One night I'm driving, on the 400, and if anybody, lives in Canada and Ontario, the 400 highway is quite dangerous at nighttime, can be, especially in bad conditions like a monsoon rainstorm. And I had never heard this song like I heard it that night. It was almost like I heard it again for the first time. The rain was so bad, in fact, that my windshield wipers couldn't keep up, and I was alone, and it was super dark because it's not well lit at all. So here I am, driving, and Gimme Shelter's on the radio, and I noticed that the song is literally going in time with the windshield wipers at high speed, and I have tested it since. It is the same. Doesn't matter what car you own. High speed, Gimme Shelter actually, believe it or not, goes in time with those wipers. And the song is so ominous and so full of passion and very eerie concepts in the tune, if you really listen to the words. But, I just kind of felt like it fit the mood. Like, when you listen to a sad song and it's like raining outside and you're not in the best mood, and it all of a sudden it feels like really comforting. Here I am in this like super dangerous situation where I literally did that night have to pull off on the side of the road. And, this song, Give Me Shelter from the Rolling Stones, which I had heard so many times, all of a sudden felt like a whole new song to me that I had never heard in that way before. And the passion from Mary Clayton on those vocals, I mean, wow, what did that woman go through to be able to sing like that? But anyway, so that's my first song. Give Me Shelter. Check it out. It's going to be on my Spotify playlist. Everybody in the band's going to have a Spotify playlist that you can check out where we're all going to talk about different ones. So my second song is from one of my favorite blues artists, Junior Wells. I love Junior Wells. He's so funky and charismatic. He's one of the most charismatic blues singers I've ever heard in my life. And he's got he's an amazing harmonica player, but like as a singer, he's just so charismatic and infectious. But my favorite song of his is Messin' with the Kid. And I found out recently that the Kid is actually Junior Wells. He's actually talking about himself, and they needed a song to complete the album, I guess. And he just quickly whipped up a bunch of lyrics talking about himself. So he's the Kid, and people are messing with him. And it's a fun song. It's just got a lot of groove, but mostly pay attention to how he kind of laughs while he sings. And I've never heard that before. So definitely check out Messin' with the Kid, Junior Wells. And lastly, it's hard to kind of pick your favorite song from an era, but gun to my head, if I had to pick a favorite song from the 60s, I would say it's I'm a Man, Spencer Davis Group. It's not on this album, because this is the only Spencer Davis Group collection I have. But Spencer Davis Group is actually fronted by Stevie Winwood. You probably know him more from the 80s, like Roll With It, Baby, and that kind of stuff. But actually back in the day, he was pretty amazing. His voice is unbelievably soulful and just cool. And I think he was like 18 or something when he recorded I'm a Man. But what I love the most about I'm a Man is how the intro comes in. It is literally one of my favorite songs because everything just comes in piece by piece by piece. You've got, the maracas come in, the congas come in, and then, I believe it's a little organ comes in, and then the main organ comes in, and then boom, the whole song explodes. And it's just kind of this journey that if you don't get a chance to really dive in and really listen to the intro, then you're just it's just background music. But then when you really focus on the lyrics too, they're fun. It's just fun. The guy's just, talking about a coming of age kind of thing. So those are my three for this week. influences and inspiration, and look forward to the other guys. I know they got some cool songs coming up as well, and you'll be able to check that out on my playlist. And until then, we'll talk again soon, guys. Thanks for joining me.